Well, hello everybody. How we doing? How are we doing? Let me get my screen on and then we'll start off. Right. We've got Bitcoin above $85,000. Got Steve O saying howdy. Hello to Steve O. How we doing, my mate? It's my Saturday night as I'm off Monday. Whoa, yes. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Well, I assume you've probably got you're making onion pizza, saw it on TikTok. Very nice. I assume you've probably got a drink in your hand then. Got Scottish. How we doing, my mate? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah. Nice little chilled Sunday evening stream for us today. Obviously kicking it off with a Bitcoin pump today, which I did expect, given that we had this build up here. I said in the Discord yesterday, didn't I? A break above the monthly open, and we likely see 85k. Or was it? No, it's Friday, wasn't it? It's Friday night, I think. Said a break above the monthly open, and we likely see 85k, which we did. So that's all good. I have been looking to see where I think where might we be going next. Now, the obvious place would potentially be a sweep of here. That would be a nice sweep of liquidity potentially, before potentially maybe coming back down. Could also sweep that depending on how strong the move is, or could obviously carry on upwards towards $89,000. So there's plenty of potential for this. I want to see how price develops. Personally, I have no interest in shorting here, because maybe we see a squeeze into Asia or something, but I would like to see how price develops tomorrow before maybe stepping into something. Maybe we even go higher. If I look at the daily chart, I've been looking at it and I'm thinking, personally, I'm not in the mindset that we reclaim this range so quickly. So maybe we come up. Yeah, maybe we come up, just blow out all short side liquidity, and then maybe drift back down. Hi Dave, how we doing? Scottish is away to make fajitas. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Well, I hope you all have had a great weekend. Hope you've all had a great weekend, and obviously, getting ready for another week. Yeah, I'm just wanting to really see what develops on Bitcoin this week before stepping in. I'm in no current open positions, so I don't have anything open at the moment. But like I said last week, I am leaning towards the short side of things. If the right opportunity is given, I would like to potentially short another move down, but we'll see. We will see, won't we? But yeah, I mean, a liquidity sweep of either one of these would be a good potential. What's everyone else thinking? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys thinking? What type of week do you think we're going to get? Do you expecting Bitcoin to squeeze higher? Do you think we're going to drop off? What's your thoughts? Do let me know in the chat. It would be great to know. But yeah, that's currently where I'm at with Bitcoin. I just want to see what develops. Let's go and have a look. Should we have a look at ETH? Obviously, ETH had a great reaction, didn't it, from here? Obviously, on Friday, it came down, had a retest of previous resistance. Held lovely, to be fair to it. It held very, very nice. And then, obviously, back on upwards. and it looks like, has it gained on Bitcoin? Oh no, it did gain on Bitcoin, yeah, as it was going towards $2,000, but then it's tailed off again since. But yeah, I mean, if Bitcoin carries on up, we could see maybe ETH towards last week's high, potentially even higher. XRP not really moved at all, has it? There's no point really covering that. Just been flat ever since it retraced its news candle. Sol has had not a bad reaction. Again, similar to ETH, where it's had a pump up and then it's tailed off the last few hours. I want to have a look at Orca. Oh yeah, so this turned out to be a great short, didn't it? For anyone who took it. I was wanting this. So I was wanting a push up into sweeping this wick, and I had a limit short about I think it was at 390. But obviously it never come up. I was thinking on this push up it would just make sense to just come and clear out this wick, but we never got it, and obviously it's sold off now. It's about halfway, isn't it, to fully retracing that candle. So I'll keep it on the list, but yeah, there's not anything too exciting going on there. I'll tell you what, I did. What's the website that shows us how many shorts and longs there are? So you can, I think you can see that on CoinGlass, I think. There is a good one called High Block, but you have to pay for it. Maybe I will get High Block again, and I could show it on stream then. Maybe yeah, you can get it on CoinGlass. Maybe I would get High Block again. I don't know. I'll consider it. Maybe good for the stream. Maybe good to load it up on stream. But ZRO obviously had a huge bump last week. Massive. Pumping off its lows. Obviously from earlier in the month. And then yeah, absolutely rocketed up to $3.67. And then has retraced downwards, which is no surprise given how strong it's been while nothing else has really been doing anything. Stay down a little bit, Jasmine. Yeah, I think there's going to be great value coming in at some point into the market. It just depends whether you personally believe we've bottomed or not. Did you have a nice weekend, Dave? Yeah, I've had a really nice weekend, to be honest. I've had a really nice weekend. Very nice. To be honest, I've actually stopped drinking a lot. So I've been having just like fresh weekends all the time, which has been nice, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't really been drinking now. I can't want to like the past 2 months. So yeah, I've been having lovely fresh weekends and just getting out and doing stuff. Yeah, so it's been nice. Dan, greeting to you. Greeting. Bitcoin just hit the downtrend line and dumped. No surprise. Can you check auction? Got shorted hard. Yeah, so auction was literally, I think, well, it's just pure manipulation, but was it an exit pump? I think it probably was an exit pump now. Yeah. So this thing, go back and have a look. Literally, it went to an all-time high, didn't it? It went to an all-time high, and in the span of obviously it hit $7 in February. So a month and a half, just under 2 months. This did a 10x, nearly did a 10x. So this thing has pretty much had a cycle inside, what, about 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So this thing has had an entire cycle, pretty much, hasn't it? 10x. So it looks like it's probably 10x. I mean, that is a hard rug, isn't it, now? What is it down from that top wick? 68% in 2 days. Yeah, I wouldn't be touching this. I mean, the thing is, it didn't matter where you tried to short it along here, it just kept blowing people out, unless somehow he was lucky enough to short close to the top, he didn't get blew out. Obviously now you're in great profit, but something like that, I mean, yeah. The problem is, it'll come back down, and then I imagine people will start buying it up, expecting it to do the same thing. Very doubtful. I think this thing is done now. Maybe it'll trend with the market if the market goes strong, but that thing just had a whole cycle in the span of like 6-7 weeks. Fresh air, mate, get out. That's it. WTF, I sold that. So, well, doesn't matter. As long as did you make profit on it, I assume you did. That's all that matters, mate. Doesn't matter that it went for, it went up to 67. Doesn't matter. Did you make profit? If the answer is yes, then that's all that matters. Doesn't matter. You never want to think, oh, I wish I would have held on to it because it went higher. What happens if you held on to it and it just completely dumped and you retraced all your profits? If you made money on it, mate, you should be happy. And just never think about it again. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah, insane. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. On auction. Yeah, $10 a coin. I did it spot very well. You got a 3x, and the thing is, you got a very fast 3x. It was at $10 down here. What else has done a 3x over the past 5-6 weeks? I can't think of anything noteworthy off the top of my head. That's just not obviously an outright scam. So you've done well, mate, and you've outperformed the rest of the market. So good on you. Yeah, pretty much for Bitcoin for this week. Like I said before, what would I want to the downside to get long? So to the downside to get long, I would probably want price to either trade into here or pull a full sweep of this and then get back above. But I don't buy any idea of it trading into here if it came. Trying that. Aside from that, I wouldn't really be interested in longing anything this high up. See, immediately you look at this bit here, don't you? Immediately you look at this bit, but I would probably consider this a retest of that. So that's why I've not gone for this bit. You could probably look at that. You could probably say, well, that looks pretty decent. That looks pretty decent, maybe. But I would consider probably that as the test of that, maybe. So that's why maybe a second test of it, even if it was a bit deeper, maybe not so good. Yeah, I don't know what. It just seems like it's pure manipulation or just full exit pump. I think wormhole that did 25% today. Thing is, because things are so badly down, you will see just things just suddenly popping up. You just see things doing 25%, 100%, maybe 200%. Because things are so badly down, it doesn't take a lot to just send them. It doesn't take a lot of money to be injected to send them. Folks will be thin on a lot of things now. But yeah, that's probably what I've been looking at to the long side anyway. To the upside, like I mentioned before, I have a few possibilities in mind. Perhaps a sweep of this. I wouldn't mind a sweep of this either. Also, a pull into like 89k is something I'd be interested in shorting. So I think it all depends on what price it's looking like when it gets there. But I'm not in a rush to do anything. I mean, either that or it's going to go full range low test up to like 91, 92k. But I may leave the limit order open for this week tonight. But yeah, we'll see. Your audio isn't great. Yeah, I'm not at my setup today, mate. I stream from on the couch on a Sunday evening. I'm not at my desk, so it's probably why it's a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit worse today because I'm using my MacBook microphone, not my actual microphone. Yeah, it is down from like 150 to 10 cents. Yeah, that's a big sell off, isn't it? That's big backers that if alts pop off, it will probably head back to $1. Okay. Yeah, I did hear that it had when it first launched. I did hear that it had big backers. Um, so maybe, yeah, I mean, obviously it's only done 25% now, but maybe something to look for. Do make sure you all drop a like on the stream if you would. Yeah, I have a few things that I'm looking at for Bitcoin for this week. Yeah, not in a rush to exercise any of them just yet. So we'll see what develops. We will see what develops. But yeah, so and if we zoom out, you can clearly see, can't you? Obviously, this is where price came into supply and still has supply. Obviously, it failed to break through. So this is still technically supply for the price. Obviously, it'll be a lot weaker than when it came in here. But I mean, I do really fancy a pull into 89k. I think that would get everyone super bullish and super positive. And then it would be potentially the perfect chance for the price just to carry on trading in this range. So, you know, pull into it and then push back down. And then potentially that solidifies this just like one big range. But that is probably I mean, if I could get that, that would probably be my favourite for this week. It depends how strong price is going to be. Just depends on how strong price is going to be this week, and what it does. I think I tell you what though, if you're in the mindset of this thing, I think looks quite good. Dig. You zoom out on the daily. Now, barring obviously any breakdown, it is in daily demand. Now, obviously, if it broke below that, then it would probably be light. So, in terms of, it would probably pull back quite hard. But it is in daily demand, so yeah, I think it kind of looks all right, to be honest. I've not got any position in it myself, but I am thinking about it. I'm just unsure still. But it's Zig Chain. It's the one that's got the card that I was mentioning a good few weeks ago with Saver Crypto. The one that does the card. So I mean that's one that I've seen that looks all right. I don't know exactly like what market cap or anything it has. Let's see. There's only $121 million market cap. So potentially one to keep an eye on, yeah. It's obviously consolidated for a long while. I mean, it's back at its prices from this time last year. And when you look at it, when you look at other things like that, everything's pretty much broken down, hasn't it? So I am potentially maybe thinking about taking up a position on this. Maybe. I mean, if you did something with, if you did something pretty, if you wanted low risk on it, I mean, 2x leverage, obviously you get a minus 50%. So depending on what you were doing, I mean, mine would probably be just like liquidation or glory. I think the position I would be willing to take on it. But you'd only need it to go to just shy of 13 cents, and then you'd have obviously 100% P&L. And then if the market gets frothy, you've got a 3x. How does Ondo look? I feel like unless coins are on Binance or Coinbase, they will die by next cycle. The thing is, though, nothing's safe. Nothing's safe coding because Binance and Coinbase are delisting loads of coins. So I wouldn't even consider anything on Binance or Coinbase safe. Obviously, you've got to be realistic, haven't you? Things like Link and stuff like that are not going anywhere. But anything that's like sort of medium to small capish isn't even safe. If it's not doing the volume, it looks like they're just going to delist them. So, I mean, one thing that's safe on Coinbase is this, and I like this for a setup. If we get one more drop lower, this is Euro, so this is the main deck on base, which obviously Coinbase is never going to delist this, but it's obviously down pretty bad. I mean, even from the start of the year, it's down 60%. All-time high, December high, down 77%. And it's a real revenue project. They make decent money on base. But I fancy like just a pull into here. You can accumulate between like 40 and 45 cents. I think, for a time when Bitcoin gets frothy again, I think it may just go up just as quickly. Because really, when you look at something like this is just one big range, isn't it? Obviously, came up, came back down here, built support here, came back up, stopped here again, came back down, testing the same place. I just fancy it to pull into here one more time, build a base here and then go up. So that's something I'm looking at as well. That's on my high time frame watch list. I just think maybe we get some better opportunities. I think maybe, just maybe, we have one more leg down. I don't know. I'm still unconvinced either way. So I remember they delisted OMG and that was an OG coin. I'll have a look at Ondo now. Let's see. I've got Ondo on here somewhere. I don't know where. There it is. So, oh no. I hate it when it does this. Hang on, let me just fix this. Let me just fix this. I hate it when it does that. Let me go and load Ondo back up. Where is it? Ondo there. Let me reshare my screen. Right. So I think, yeah, Ondo, obviously. We looked, I remember highlighting this zone out on stream, which, yeah, Obviously, Ondo came into it earlier this month and bounced. So I think, I mean, to the downside, obviously, it's potentially got pulling into here again. Then obviously below that, it looks like it's got pretty solid support down here. So, yeah, I mean, if it pulls back into here, you've got your risk rewards along it there, haven't you? But then right below there, it should bounce from there again. Then pretty easy, just needs to reclaim this white level here, 95 cents. And then price probably goes for something like the yearly open then. Maybe finds a little bit of resistance around here, by the looks of it. Maybe finds a bit of resistance there, but probably, clear that. And then you're probably going for the yearly open. And then, like I had outlined on here from when we must have been looking at it last time, you've got the 161 level, which is key resistance now. So you clear that, and then you go to all-time highs. So pretty much, if you want it as sort of a level by level thing, So I would say, let me just turn that white. Yeah, if it comes back into here, retest these lows, you can have a punt on it. The invalidation that it starts breaking down here. If it comes down into 58 cents, I think that's really good risk reward on there. You break above 95 cents, probably going up towards 118. Then maybe find some resistance at the yearly open, but really the extension up to 161 is, obviously tails off again or breaks above and then goes for new highs. Yeah, I mean, as a level to level sort of thing, it looks really nice. Who already bought? This is one of them things, isn't it? I think we're getting botted for some reason. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've just put them on a timeout. I think we're getting hit with bots for some reason. It's happened, a couple of times before. Yeah, that's Ondo. You want me to have a look at any other coins? Just let me know in the chat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what's ahead for Bitcoin this week. I'm very much looking forward to it. I mean, this is an interesting one, Ton, isn't it? This is like big resistance that it's got here. Obviously, you can see, where prices come into big supply. But if it flips that, then it's probably got like a solid run into here. Maybe even into this bit before it tails off. I wouldn't even rule out kind of like a wick into there. Probably move that actually. Probably move that and just put the box here because I do fancy that it would probably pull into there. Yeah, so something like Ton, if you can clear this box and then flip it to support, and it's probably got a solid run again up there, which I'm kind of a bit annoyed I didn't keep my bag from 280, but yeah, that's currently where I'm at with that. Stewie, yeah, let's have a look at Stewie. Yeah, so Stewie is very straightforward. Like Stewie again is another one that's really easy, I think. So you've got this SR level here at 237. Obviously, it was resistance. Obviously, then price broke above. Then on this big liquidation candle, that's where price retested here, and then obviously it's broke below. And then as you can see, all the rejection from here, price trying to get above. Obviously, it broke above again. dropped back below. Price rejected off it again on Friday. So Sui's really easy. So you obviously need to reclaim 237. We need to reclaim 237 again. Or I think potentially we might drift back down here, 164-ish. Now, if for whatever reason, obviously, so you've got the breakout play here, then you've got the breakdown play. Now, for whatever reason, if price really went to the shit across the market, 111 would obviously fill in kind of most of the pump, bring price back to an origin. And I would say that is probably a really, really solid bid there. I would bid there, 100%. I would bid I'd probably bid before just so I could make sure I was in. To be honest, I'd probably start bidding at like 120. But yeah, so they're the three scenarios I see for Sui. The breakout play to the upside. You've got the breakdown play, which would come down and retest SR, and then you've got full blown shit hits the fan down another 50%. But then, potentially, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 10x from there. I got a short on Sui at 245. We'll close at 207. As Ernesto, very good, very nice. Super trade. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at Sui anyway. 3 potential levels. I mean, something I've been looking at on Bitcoin, just for looking sake, is, let me turn Stonksy off for a second, is the 200 weekly moving average. I'm thinking if we're going to get a long consolidation again, I mean, you would imagine if it continues on its trajectory, by like July, August, it will be up at around 56, 50, I don't know, where would it be? It will be in its 50Ks. Just something to me, or maybe even the EMA, obviously that is a bit higher. But something to just keep, because obviously we've not tapped it since October 23. So just something I'm keeping an eye on, in like really deep in the background. Something else I was maybe looking at was price maybe coming back into here. So actually, let's draw something a bit better. Maybe something like that. That looks better. Yeah, maybe price coming back into there. Maybe. Which would kind of line up, wouldn't it, with a retest of here? Maybe a pull a bit deeper. But yeah, I suppose anything is possible. But just something I've been looking at. I'm just trying to figure out because the upside is really easy. Looking for like full bull mode back to the upside is really easy. You just reclaim the range. All you have to do is reclaim like 92K, and then it's on. Whereas downside is so many possible scenarios. That's what I've been looking at. I've just been looking at a few different things. But I mean, what will we get this week? We'll have to see, won't we? But I do think we'll have another good opportunity either to the long side or upside, long side or short side this week. We'll just have to see how price develops. But it'd be good if I could get into another stream on trade on stream. What's everyone else trading anyway? I know Ernesto said that the short on Sui. Coding, Doozy. Anyone else? Anyone else got a trade open at the moment or something that they're looking at? Let me know in the chat. But yeah, nice stream tonight. I like the Sunday night streams because they're really chilled and nice. Really chilled and relaxed. Yeah, I mean, looking through, I don't think there is anything major, is there? Any major price action this weekend? Not anything past 24 hours. Nothing that I can see. I can't believe that something like Axie Infinity has still got a $500 million market cap. How? It's insane, that isn't it? Insane. How does something like that still have that sort of valuation? Crazy. Evening, no trades open this weekend, just chilling. Yeah, very nice, Matt. Very nice. No, just sitting, looking at price action. Good evening, gold sniper. Long in Bitcoin 5K. Do you think we'll hit 90 soon? I like the idea of going to 89K. I like the idea of 89K, just like a full run of upside liquidity, and then slam it back down. Short on ETH. Oh, so you're short on everything, Dave? Yeah, very nice, mate. It was the game that. Well, I think it was big in. I think it was big in a lot of countries, but I think it was big in Asia as well. Yeah, it was the. It was like. I think it was like really like the first big like play to earn game. It was a shit game as well. It was really. It was like not even that much of a good game. It just like it went. The thing went to a $10 billion market cap. Trade went to like I think it went to about $80 or something. The actual coin might have even been 100. I can't remember. Like the fact that it's still at 500 million is wild. But yeah, madness. But yeah, for those of you that have joined late, big thank you for joining. Hope you've all had a great weekend. But yeah, stream is pretty much nearly because we've done 45 minutes. So obviously Sundays are just short and sweet. Just looking at what we've had over the weekend, which is pretty much just a pump ahead, isn't it? For any of you that are in the Stonksy Discord, I did say I think it was on Friday. If we can push through the monthly open, we'll go to 85K easy. Which happened. I fancy a nice little strong rally early in the week. Something like this is what I'm looking for. Maybe we don't get that high. Maybe we come and take liquidity from here and then drop, or maybe run liquidity here and then drop. But I pull into 89K, I think the risk reward is decent because you'll have people that are begging for 91, 92K ish, and potentially it just front runs them. But also, if you look at the 4 hour chart, you can see the confluence here with 89K. But again, it wouldn't, it would make sense to go up here. I just think something like this kind of looks quite nice, doesn't it? But we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. But yeah, not interested in shorting yet. I want to short where people get blown out. like this move here. Yeah, crazy. Oh yeah, Stonksy got long is still over from 85,195. I've set a tight stop loss on it though. Nice, math, nice. But yeah, hope everyone's had a great weekend. I'm really looking forward to this week. Obviously, tomorrow's stream we'll have Justin on as usual every Monday, so we'll get his opinion on the price action from last week, what he's looking at for this week, and everything else. And then yeah, big should be a nice week. Hopefully, obviously we're coming into the monthly end now, aren't we? Hopefully we get some nice volatility coming into the market. But yeah, I think we'll have a nice opportunity present itself this week. Hopefully we'll be able to grab it. So yeah, hope everyone has a nice evening. That's all from me today. Thank you very much for joining, and yeah, we'll look forward to a nice big week of streams, and we'll see what opportunities the market presents us with. Yeah, it should be fun. Obviously, Bitcoin's nice and volatile at the moment, so yeah, money to be made, trades to be taken. Thanks for joining, everyone. Take it easy, and yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow for a solid stream. Peace out.